Hi class, my name is Alexis Badgeron and I will be presenting about peer pressure. The definition of peer pressure is the influence from members of one group. So say you're new and you want to join this new group of friends, well, you might try and want to fit in with them and try to do whatever they do. Types of peer pressure. There is positive peer pressure, negative peer pressure, direct peer pressure, indirect peer pressure, and individual peer pressure. So, positive peer pressure is whenever whenever people try to persuade you to do good things, like go to school or just other good things. Negative peer pressure is whenever a group of people try to persuade you to do illegal things. Direct peer pressure is whenever you're being told by someone, hey, you have to do this with us, and maybe you feel uncomfortable doing it. Indirect peer pressure is whenever you're unknown that you don't know that you don't realize at the time that you're being peer pressured to doing something until after the fact. So say you went say you're with a group of friends, you just met them, they're all doing one thing, but you normally wouldn't do it. So you go and do it with them. But then you go see your other group of friends and they do something else. And then you go do the other thing with them. So you don't realize that you're being peer pressured, but you are. Individual peer pressure is whenever you pressure yourself. So say you're by yourself and you're like, come on, I have to do this. You're pressuring yourself to do it. So now, a few examples of positive peer pressure would be getting into college, going to school on time. Maybe your friends are trying to say, hey, join this team with me, or join this club with me. They're pressuring you to join. But it's not bad, it's good. Following the rules. Maybe you were on a bad path and you join a new friend group and they're just like, Alexis, follow the rules, do this, do that. And you follow them. Also, you could be pressured to respect others. And there's a few pictures of some friends. This is a team, you can't really see it. And then this right here is some kids graduating college. Negative peer pressure. Whenever your friends try to peer pressure you to drink. We're all underage, it's illegal. Smoking. Smoking's not a good habit, and maybe your friend group likes to smoke, so you're trying to fit in and act cool, so you might smoke with them. Stealing. Stealing, you should never do. But some people are pressured into doing it just because they feel like they need to do it. Some people are peer pressured to fight or to harm others. Why? People just try to fit in, they feel unwanted, they need attention, they're trying to be cool. It could go either way. Now, some people feel like they're peer pressured into having sex. No one should feel pressured into doing it, but it happens. Oh wait, and this is a picture of these girls handing this girl a cigarette. This is a picture of some people at a party drinking, and that's another picture of bad influence or bad peer pressure. Here are some facts about peer pressure. 46% of parents have not discussed how to handle pressure about sex. Parents don't know how to approach their kids, like to talk to them, so they just don't talk to them. Every day, 2,500 teens choose to abuse some type of pain reliever for the first time. Teens are in their experimenting days. They like to experiment, try out new things. And every day, 2,500 teens try new things or try to abuse drugs. About 1/3 of those people felt pressure trying them. So, not not all those 2,500 teens did it just to do. They felt pressured like they had to do it. What should the parents know to do? The parents should keep a line of communication open to where if their teens have any questions, they could just go to them. They don't feel uncomfortable. Parents need to just act cool. They need to offer support and advice with no judgment. So if their teen does do something, they do not need to judge them. They do not need to fuss them. They need to just sit there and let them talk to them, open up. Maybe later on fuss them, but at the moment do not fuss because they will never come to you again. You need to pick your battles. So if your teen does do something wrong, you need to be able to get strict, tell them the rules, don't do it again. You need to know your friends. Parents should be able to tell how your child's friend group is. If you could tell that they do bad things, you should warn your child, but not get too far into it. Just warn them and know that he might get influenced to do stuff. Talk about the issues. Don't be scared to talk to your child. If, or a student even, let the students be able to open up to you and let them have that safe place to be. And set healthy boundaries. So if your child is a student, you could tell they're doing something bad, set boundaries, make sure they know that's not a good thing to do. Well, that's all I have for you. Thank you.